Hello everybody and welcome back to the E3 coverage. Oh my god, I've got no space. My drives are stocked to the gills with backlog footage because we have obviously the Microsoft conference that we've got in the backlog. We've got the Bethesda conference we've got in the backlog. We've got the PC conference we've got in the backlog. We've got the Ubisoft conference we've got in the backlog. We got the Sony conference that we've got in the backlog. And now the last conference that's going to be airing in around 3 hours is the Nintendo press conference. And then we've got all the footage, and then we can actually go through the rest of the stuff. We can actually go back and analyze each of the games in the conferences bit by bit. But there's just been that many conferences, like yesterday where it was like what was it yesterday where it was like PC, there's your PC footage, no time to edit that because here's Ubisoft's done, no time to edit that because here's Sony's done, no time to edit that because it's 4 in the morning, you gotta go to sleep. So I've just been shifting and mixing around between my two drives to create as much space as possible to finish off with Nintendo. Then I can start clearing them. So what I'm going to do now is finish the PC games, because there was only really 2 of note that really caught most people's interest, because the rest were just ports from the Xbox One and such. And you know, we're already going to be talking about Forza and what was another one that was in the Xbox One conference. I don't remember what I said, but I said it in the PC gaming video. Well, yeah, we're already going to be talking about them in the Xbox conference, so we don't need to repeat ourselves twice. So the only 2 that were kind of exclusive to PC and Steam, we'll do those. Then I can delete the 2 videos that we do and the PC conference itself, which should give me enough room to finish recording Nintendo and then start working our way through each of the individual games. So the first one, and the PC games really quick. So the first one is the XCOM 2 DLC by developer 2K, which is going to be coming to the PC, obviously. So which one is it? This is XCOM 2. Let's bring it out. And this one, fairly easy, because the graphics, they're as good as they were in XCOM 2. Maybe a little bit better, and I don't think the graphics in XCOM 2 are the best, but they're certainly fine, and I love watching people like Northern Lion play XCOM 2. I get a good laugh out of it. So the graphics look completely fine, completely acceptable to me. It's not my personal choice for how I would make the graphics, but it's completely fine. As for the description, 5 out of 5. They described a whole lot of stuff about this DLC. You'll be seeing it on screen now, what I captured of it. And it's to do with where the aliens obviously have won against humanity. Ages ago, they beat the best of the best and took over the Earth, which is where XCOM 2 started up. But this is now a sequel to XCOM 2 itself, wherein the... And back. So yeah, this is a sequel to XCOM 2, wherein after the XCOM 2 operatives stop the Avatar project and kind of like mess up the aliens' plans, the aliens have summoned their 3 greatest champions to fight back against the not the Avatar, the XCOM units. And these 3 champions will be recurring bosses across the course of the missions. So much like the Monster Hunter DLC with the Viper King, where you may not be able to kill the Viper King first go and he'll retreat and appear on the later mission, much like the Viper King, these champions will not be able to be killed on the first mission, and even if you do knock their health to 0, they will not actually die, they will retreat, and they will come back bigger, stronger. They'll have learnt the player's tactics and they will act accordingly. So there was a lot of description about this DLC, and I'm loving it. As for the pre-rendered, we did get to see... Oh, Minecraft's froze. But we did get to see a little bit of the pre-rendered. You know, we saw the cutscene of the champions, but a lot of it was kind of gameplay. But let's just give that a 2 out of 5, because we did get to see the cutscenes of the champions coming out of the portals and fighting the XCOM operatives and so on. And it was nice to see. It was nice to see what was going on in the story, like a visual representation of what was going on in the story, so that's completely fine, completely great. And of course, the female hunter, Flick said he only saw a fat one. I didn't see a fat one, but the female hunter, actually, give me a second, I'm going to pause. I just want to go back through the footage and check before I say this, because I saw it in the Twitch chat, like I saw people saying it in the Twitch chat, but now Flick's saying that that wasn't the case, and now I'm like doubting myself before I say this, so give me a second to just check the actual footage of the press conference. Okay, yeah, I was right on this, and you do see her in the trailer. So this lady, the one at the front, so she's skinny. She's like skinny, and she talks in that dominatrix-like tone. So the entire Twitch chat was going thick, 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 thick. The alien lady is extra thick whenever you she's extra thick whenever you see her in the video and the game footage itself. And it's like, oh, okay. But Flick was saying there was a fat alien, and it was like, no, not Spyro. Not Spyro. The alien lady is ugly. She is fat. She's like a super fat. That thing from Earthworm Jim. I can't remember. This thing. This thing, yeah. Apparently there was one of them in the game. I guess I was looking at the wrong footage, and that was like some footage that got released before this press conference. But yeah, the main actual champion though, everybody was like, extra thick! But, you know, not really to me. I mean, I think the Vipers are a whole lot more extra thick! I mean, ooh, I could just imagine what it'd be like to be wrapped in those long, slender coils of hers. Oh, and also, the zombie people are called the Lost. These things are the Lost. So insert your Binding of Isaac Lost jokes here. As for the gameplay, it's pretty much the same. It's XCOM. I mean, I'll give it a 3 out of 5. I'm not into the strategic XCOM myself. Like, I love watching it, don't get me wrong. I mean, I could probably, let's give it a double, because in terms of me playing it, I can't. But in terms of watching it, I love watching it. Like, there's other things that I might watch a little bit more, but in terms of playing it, I think it's okay. Gameplay's average. In terms of watching Northern Lion play it, I can sit and watch his XCOM series for ages. I love watching people play XCOM, and this is just more XCOM. So, the story, oh sorry, the gameplay, it's exactly the same. It's XCOM. You position your people in the strategic locations. You've obviously got 2 actions, so you can use both actions with movement, or a move and shoot, or just a shoot and a reload. So it's XCOM. The gameplay is exactly the same. It plays just as nicely as XCOM. Although I was hearing from a few people like Icy Blade that sometimes they have horrible frame drops in the Long War version of XCOM 2. So the DLC for the first DLC for XCOM 2, if you have Long War running, also combined with the Monster Hunter DLC that adds the Viper King, those 2 expansions for whatever reason don't play nice for each other, and they create a little bit of a frame rate issue. Let me just go to my Discord and read the comment for you all. But people were saying that they hope that this Champion DLC will fix the frame rate issues. Just give me 2 seconds here, because I know IC did definitely comment on this. And while I'm finding this, I'll just skim over to the final verdict. Now, Final Fantasy Must Try. Oh god, this is way far back. I forgot that there was the entire Ubisoft conference and the PlayStation conference. So let me just see if I can search XCOM in this chat. Oh shit, XCOM DLC. There it is. There it is, there it is. How do I, like, view this particular thing? I don't know how to view it on Discord, but I do see. Now, all I need to do, how do I, like, view it? Can I right-click and view? Jump. Yeah, jump me there. There we go. Now all they need to do is fix the fucking performance of the damn game. And then someone else added on to this. Yeah, the PC version, I didn't know there was any other version of XCOM 2, when you combine the Long War expansion with the Monster Hunter expansion, it creates horrible frame rate issues and really makes your performance drop like a fly, and it needs to be fixed. They should spend their time working on fixing the performance before including a new DLC. But who knows, maybe this DLC will fix the performance issues. So there you go. There you go, 2K. Apparently if you combine Long War with Monster Hunter or Monster King or whatever it's called, it creates performance issues. So hopefully this expansion will fix those performance issues. So we'll see about that. We'll see. But a lot of people are very excited. I am myself, because I know Northern Lion will be playing it, and I'll look forward to him playing it. So 4 out of 5. It's looking good. It's looking pretty darn good. So there we go. We'll just stick that in the good chest, and then in the next one we will move on to the other PC game, and then I can actually clear the PC footage, which is Tunic. So for now, thank you all for watching this video of the XCOM 2 DLC. Do leave comments below of what you think of the XCOM series. Do you like playing it, or do you just like watching it like myself? Do let me know if you're excited for the XCOM 2 DLC. And if you, as I say, like the video, do feel free to leave a like. And if you don't want to miss out on the Nintendo conference and any other footage that we've got coming up, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, because I will be covering all the E3 footage across the coming days, as well as binging the bell to make sure the notifications do indeed come through. And there are links down below to my Twitter if you want to see what I'm tweeting about E3 live, as I was yesterday for the Sony and Ubisoft. I will be tweeting out live about the Nintendo conference, so make sure you're watching that if you need to see my initial live reactions, as well as links to the public Discord if you want to come in and chat with everybody else about what they're thinking about E3, and a link to my Patreon. But for now, thank you all for watching, and I'll see all of you in the next one.